Hello! I almost want to say long time no see. I am going to get into why I haven't been vlogging, but I need to get a video out today really, so I think I'm just going to do a daily vlog, otherwise you're not going to have anything for another week. So I've got no makeup on because I'm going to do my hair, and obviously when I wash my hair it's all going to be like whoosh. So look at my roots, look at them. Oh, they're so long. Look, even down to here, so that's quite a long root. So I'm going to bleach my hair today. I'm going to have a chat, and yeah, let's start mixing up and I'll be back. I'm just going to do the top of my head. I'm not going to do the whole lot of it. I like to alternate it, so sometimes I'll work in sort of this, I'll do a section here, and then sometimes I'll go down the middle and go 2 sections down this way. Other times I'll work from the back and I'll just put them in like sporadically where I feel. Today I'm going to do some in my fringe, and then I'm going to take a centre part and then do 2 sections here. So sort of from like this angle. Yeah, I put them in randomly because I want them to be more random. I don't want like a set stitch pattern, which can happen if you keep going in the same stitch pattern over and over and over again. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Those roots. Okay. Done my highlights and I've just got a toner on, and you're probably thinking, Helen, what is the point of doing highlights and then toning it down, because it looks like it's not been done now. But I just think I can't have blonde highlights coming from my roots. It's just not a look for me, and as the toner fades the highlights will come back and it just grows out so much nicer. So yeah, I'm debating whether or not to go into this conversation. I want to, because if I don't, the struggle of me picking up this camera and vlogging, it gets harder and harder and harder, and I can't just skip over the fact that I haven't vlogged for 2 weeks. But if I do, I know where this conversation is going to lead, and I don't want to have negativity on my channel, and I don't know, maybe I'll just upload it and then delete it once you've all had a chance to watch it. Let's talk. if I change my mind, I can always delete it, can't I? That's what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. I've vlogged, but then I just delete it, because no matter how hard I try, I can't voice my opinion without sounding offensive, and I don't want to offend anyone ever. I really don't. So let's just jump in, and I'm going to try and get my opinion across. And my opinion is just that. It's my opinion, it's my opinion, it's my opinion, and it's nothing more than that. So I have had a lot of you reach out to me and wonder where I am, so thank you if you did. The bit that I don't struggle to say is I missed my period, I took a pregnancy test, it said I was pregnant, and then a couple of days later I started to bleed. So the pregnancy wasn't successful. That's emotional, that is very emotional, but I don't struggle in saying that. I struggle in saying the rest of the story, because if I go into it, people are going to start criticising me, and that's what I can't take. No one likes criticism, nobody. I don't mind criticism if it's, you should be doing this when you're cooking, you should be doing that. That's so surface level, doesn't affect me, doesn't bother me. We learn every day. I learn so much from all of you leaving me comments. Constructive criticism is absolutely fine. But if it comes to criticism where it's about something you can't change about yourself, then you know, that hurts then, especially when I am emotional. So after I went to the doctors, after coming from the doctors, I was crying, I was very upset. And the doctor basically did say, it is down to my age. And this is the problem that I have. If I get comments saying, you're 36, you're a baby, that invalidation of me because of my age is very hard to take. I don't like any kind of discrimination at all. I don't like racism, I don't like sexism, I don't like gender discrimination, and I believe that ageism is a real thing. Lots of people will disagree and be like, Helen, ageism is not a real thing. I really think it is. Just the way people used to say racism wasn't a real thing and sexism wasn't a real thing. There are some, not all, younger people that will look at older people and think that their thoughts, opinions and beliefs are invalid because they're older. And then there are also older people that will look at people from the younger generation or younger than them and think their thoughts, opinions and beliefs are invalid because of their age. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't know at what point of your age you are all seeing and all knowing. Do you know what I mean? Even with like my own kids, like Cameron's 16, I'm 36. I really don't think I know more than he does because I'm older than him. I don't always necessarily think that maturity comes with age. I think it's definitely more of life experience. Cameron's very mature for a 16-year-old, and I've also met some older people that are not very mature, but obviously there are things that you do gain experience and knowledge with age, but that doesn't mean that you have the right to hold that over someone else. Like, I would never do that to my children. Even Ollie, who's 6, even at 6, he has 100% of a right to have his thoughts, his opinion, his belief as a 6-year-old without me sitting there high and mighty telling him he's wrong. He's on his own life path and his own journey, and he'll find his way. And I almost feel like we're not here to teach our children. Our children are here to teach us. Our children help us grow. Cameron, in his years, I mean, he's been in my life 16 years, I've been in his life 16 years, and honestly, he's taught me way more than I've taught him. And he, you know, he taught me patience that I never knew I had. He taught me how to unconditionally love. He taught me so much. I think I'm going off topic. My doctor said to me, Helen, you're 36. Your egg quality decreases as you get older. And that's not to say you can't get pregnant, because you absolutely can. But with fertility, it's a case-on-case basis. So what will work for one woman might not work for another woman, because our bodies are unique to us. And then he did say about Danny, how old is my partner, and I said he's 8 years older than me. Danny's 44. He did say about Danny's sperm quality reducing. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought as men's sperm produces every day that weren't a thing, but apparently, you know, men's sperm decreases as they get older too. So he did give me some suggestions about just keeping more healthy, and he said about exercising because that keeps the blood flowing, which will really help. So I have been doing squats and trying, oh my gosh, my legs have been killing, and I have been like doing weights and stuff to try and get my blood flowing and drinking a bit more water. But yeah, that's the hard bit. That's the hard bit to say, that my doctor told me because I'm getting older, my egg quality is reducing, therefore it will be harder to conceive. I know. That sounds so silly that I'm struggling to say those words, but I really, really am. Kevin bought me these beautiful flowers yesterday, bless him. They're so pretty. It's not often I get flowers bought for me. Usually if I do, Sherry's bought them. I'm just letting my hair dry. Yeah, Danny's best mate Kevin, they are like that. They've been friends since they were kids. Kevin's dad had a really old motorbike. If only I knew the name of it. But it's very, very old. It's been in his back garden for years and it doesn't run. Well, he finally said to Kevin that he can have the bike because, yeah, it's just sitting and rotting. So Kevin and Danny have been doing it up because obviously Danny was a mechanic from when he was in the army. Backstory. And Danny goes around Kevin's every Sunday evening, generally most of the time. He may have the odd, look at my nails, it's got like blue from that shampoo. Most of the time he goes there on a Sunday. So last night he gets in at like 12:30 because they've been doing this bike up, and I think Kevin felt a bit guilty, so he bought me a bunch of flowers. He did buy Danny a bottle of rum, but I got flowers for like, I don't know, I didn't fix the bike, but Danny's been doing so much work, like the electrical and side to it and all that. But he said it actually started, and he said you should have seen Kevin's face when it actually like started. He was like so happy. I'm gonna have to ask him to get a picture of it or something. It's a really big bike, like quite boxy. So I've been doing my hair pretty much all day. I need to go and get the kids in about half an hour. I've got washing on. Yeah. Postie's bin. I'm so happy these have come. These are, I'm not sure, like hay, coconut, that type of thing. They're from my window boxes. I have window boxes out the front, and this stuff, the birds absolutely love it. They take it for their nests. So they are looking a little tatty, and the mud's starting to fall out of the window boxes out the front. So they're quite big, so I think I'm going to be able to do it on my own. I'll wait till Danny gets in, and then I'll get these on the window boxes. But my flowers at the front are beautiful. Let me quickly show you. The birds have been sealing it. I don't know how easy it's going to be to pull this out to replace them, or if I should just wait until the end of the season. My hair's nearly dry. I spent all day doing it for it to look absolutely no different, except for
it looks different.
You said it looks blonder. And then I done this Snapchat filter and it was like all rainbows, and I was like, oh, should I rainbow my hair? He's like, yeah, do it.
It does look good though.
It looks really good rainbowed. I think I'm getting bored of this, of blonde now. I've had it for so long like this, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it looks good, but a lot of effort for plain hair. I did want to update you about my pond. This lily is absolutely beautiful. It's not really picking up on camera, but it's stunning. I did put the hay in, it sunk, and honestly, you can't tell really that the pond has cleared up so much. So, yay. And you know another thing we did? We cleared this part. Let me walk round and I'll show you. My fuchsia is gonna open very soon. And these are looking big and beautiful. We cleared and levelled all this off at the weekend, and I spread loads of grass. We cut the grass, and then from what we took off the grass we just chucked on, and it should seed quite well. That's what we did with this bit. So tonight we had the boys, Cubs, Beavers and Scout annual meeting. They have like a little like a little fundraiser to get some extra money for the kitty. So we had like a barbecue and some cakes, and they have like little like guess how many lollies are in the jar, that kind of thing, which was really nice. Danny's gone to football tonight, so yeah, I'm going to get this video up. I know it's a strange one, and I know I've been absolutely useless with my comments lately, and I do apologise, and I'm going to try and get through them tonight. We are going to be watching Stranger Things, where we started watching it because Liam is obsessed, but where Liam was away on camp, we weren't allowed to watch it without him. So we need to get back on watching that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.